Hey toy collectors, welcome to another super exciting, outrageous toy review. Today, we're taking a look at the Thundercats Classics Evil Glow Mumm-Ra. This packaging is almost too beautiful to open. It's this crazy, shiny material. I love that they use that artwork on the back there. Mumm-Ra is the Thundercats' evil adversary, mummified and otherwise weak. He is energized and made immortal as a servant of the spirits of evil, who grant him magical and transformative powers to carry out their wicked bidding. I have the very first release of Mumm-Ra, which came out from Mattel. Then Super7 picked up the Thundercats and released the Ultimate ones, and they added additional accessories. I did not buy the Ultimate Mumm-Ra. Then they released him again in this Evil Glow version, and I'm a sucker, I guess. I bought the Evil Glow version. He's got the additional accessories and the cloth cape and things like that. And I kind of wanted the cloth cape. I don't really think it works with the original release because he doesn't have the alternate head. But maybe it does. I don't really know. But I dove in, grabbed this guy. Let's get him out of the box so we can check him out. So here we have Mumm-Ra out of the package. You can see all of his bandages and his skin are made out of glow-in-the-dark plastic. And, of course, his robe is made out of maroon. The sculpt is amazing, but anything by the Four Horsemen is amazing. In this hard plastic robe, his articulation really doesn't matter much because you really can't pose him around a whole lot besides doing a few things with his hand. That's the way the original figure came. And I have not checked out the Ultimates one, so I really want to take this head off and this robe off and see what we can do with him with the cloth cape. Alright, so I don't have the new robe on him yet, but I did switch the head from the closed mouth to the open mouth version. That head's on a ball joint. His neck does lean forward, so the motion there's a little bit unusual, but it works well for the character. He has hinges and swivels at the shoulders, but of course that's also hindered because he has a little mummy rope, jump rope thing going on here on the back. So his arms can only move so far forward. He does have bends at the elbows. He has swivels and hinges at the wrists. His hands are open in sort of a open sorcerer pose, so he can do an incantation. He also comes with alternate hands that are a little bit more of a tighter accessory holding grip. His torso has no articulation until you get to a swivel at the waist. His hip joints can move forward and backwards a little bit, but the mummy wrap skirt does hinder that to some degree. But those joints can move forward, backwards, and out to the side. He's got a knee joint that can swivel and bend, and then he's got ankle joints that can pivot up and down. And there's a little swivel in those as well. So, decent articulation, but definitely hampered by the look of the character, and design features need to be included with him. Luckily, he's not a character that you're going to be trying to get real crazy poses out of. In some ways, I wish the arms could go forward just a little bit more, but I think we'll learn to live with it. So the accessory that I'm most excited to take a look at, because I didn't get the Ultimate version, is the cloth robe. It has a wire in the bottom here, so you can kind of control it and make it billow out. It also has a wire in the hood, so that will help you control the way the opening looks. I am definitely going to have to stick his head on, take his head off and then stick it back on to do the cape, which could be a little tricky, but we're going to try that out. So we're going to slide his neck through there, pull the hood back, and pop on this head. This is a little tricky. I did have to fight with it a fair amount, but I did get it on there. I love how that cloak can billow out to the sides. So you can really get that ancient spirits of evil. Transform this decayed form to Mumm-Ra, the ever-living. That's pretty cool. It lets you also decide if you want one arm or no arms to be exposed. You know, you can really wrap him up to reveal the the character within. With him being a glow-in-the-dark figure, though, I definitely want those to be, like, billowing out so we can see as much of that glow-in-the-dark plastic as possible. So we already mentioned his 2 capes and his additional set of hands. He comes with a staff that is reminiscent of the vintage mail-away LJN figures staff. He has the alternative head. He comes with a little urn, a book of Thundera secrets, the handle to his sword, and a medallion. Alright, it's time to check out that glow-in-the-dark feature. I think this is a pretty fun repaint. Definitely not something that you've got to pick up. I don't feel like this is going to make a giant hole in anyone's collection if they don't have them. But a pretty fun repaint, and I think he'll look great with Scareglow and Duke Nukem and some of the other classic glow-in-the-dark bad guys. Thanks for watching this super exciting, outrageous tour review. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos.